I think it goes back to a time before when we had proper training provision, where training was considered to be an appropriate thing to be done, and it wasn't judged merely by money. So we've had a period of probably the last 20, 30 years where particularly vocational training has gone down the path on a cost basis. Having realised now that we're short of trained and skilled people, it's obviously affecting our economy greatly. We've now got to this point where we're thinking about providing appropriate training for the industries that have been crying out for it for years. So it's an incredibly important point, and it's up to us now to take that forward and make sure it works, because otherwise we've got nobody else to blame but ourselves. Most of the companies that make up the industry bodies or the industry footprints are very small, and whilst they might be willing to train and want to train, it's very difficult for them to manage and control that. So Profile is a computer-based tool which allows you to very simply set up a training and analysis program based on national occupational standards and analyse your workforce based on standards that can be judged and measured. When you find out which standards are either lacking or need to be worked on, you can immediately develop a training program, and that will link to the available training resources that the Skills Academy can deliver. And that allows you then to monitor on a regular basis, and actually on a consistent basis, the upskilling of your staff. It just kind of formalises it in a way which most smaller businesses find difficult, because they're not run by HR people or training people, they're run by craftsmen and engineers. And if you can give them a tool which takes all that hard work out of it once it's been set up, it becomes a credible tool. And of course, if you've got a credible tool, people talk about it. And that then spreads out through the industry. Where we've had problems in the past is having lots of non-credible tools and non-credible training. And that makes everybody feel that no training and no education is worth doing. Whereas these things in the new academy pull in a level of credibility because it's been designed and developed by industry themselves.